Hey y'all, today I'm going to be talking about a docu-series that you can watch on Netflix with or without your audio description turned on. It is called Monsters Inside the 24 Faces of Billy Milligan. That is a very long title and very hard to remember. But like I said, it's on Netflix and it's like 4 episodes. And the episodes are like an hour plus, like a piece. So you got a good over 4 hours. But Billy Milligan was born in February. It was actually Valentine's Day of like 1955. And you really don't like the documentary is like the audio description is good, but I mean it goes kind of sporadic through his life, and it kind of like in the beginning, it's talking about Billy and all this, and at 20, I think he was like 23 years old, and he got in trouble for being the Ohio State rapist at the Ohio State like university, and he raped like 3 or 4 women, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is not good. And it ends up where they're doing like all these tests and stuff on them, and I don't want to be offensive, but they said that he had like multiple personality disorder, and that's what it was called, in the 70s. But now it's called dissociative identity disorder. I hope I said that right, because that first word is a big one for me. But what they did is they like hooked him up to like an EEG, and like testing, like doing the brain waves and stuff. And the person that was doing the test was like, this is the mind of a much younger person than Billy. And I was like, what? Because, I have never really, you hear about, DID a lot in like medical shows and stuff, but I don't think I've met anybody with that before. I don't think. I don't know. But it's a very interesting thing, because like Billy was like sitting there and like he's talking. Well, I think it was Billy. I don't know, because like he was one of the people that because you hear about people like pleading like not guilty due to reason of insanity, and it never flies in the court. Well, it did with his case, because supposedly one of his other identities, which was a woman, was the one that raped the women. And this is a very hard review for me to do, because it ends up like being like the title with 24 personalities, and I'm just like, I can't keep up with that many people. And it was really hard to keep up with, but it was really interesting to like hear 1 minute Billy talk, and then boom, all of a sudden he's talking in a British accent, and he's going by the name Arthur. And Arthur is like the main like personality. Like he is the one that like, I guess, allows the other ones to come out and be like whoever they are. And like the way that they were, maybe Arthur was explaining it, or one of the doctors, I don't know, but they were explaining it like the other personalities were basically keeping Billy under a psychological coma. So it's like he is asleep, so the other personality that comes out is awake. I don't know. I'm not medical whatsoever, so I know I've probably like confused a bunch of people. But I do like it because it is true crime and it was a really good docu-series. And I mean, it was just so odd because yes, he was found not guilty due to reason of insanity. However, they ended up putting him into like this mental hospital in Athens, Ohio, and then something goes on there, and then they send him to another one. Well, see, Athens had done got him set up with like medication and stuff to kind of um, like make it to where it's just Billy and not all the other personalities being able to come out. And then when they move them to another place away from Athens and another facility in Ohio, this doctor does not buy the whole DID thing. He thinks it's a load of crap. And so he takes Billy off of all of his medicines, which I think was probably a bad thing because he's like freaking out because he's with like killers and stuff and he has no idea how he got there, and he's just like, what is going on? And that doctor, like I said, I mean, he took him off medicine and he put him on what he thought was best for him. Well, Billy ends up going back to the Athens place, and that doctor gets him all back on it and everything like that. I mean, he ends up going to like 3 or 4 different like mental facilities to live, and they got to where they trusted Billy so much they would give him what is a prison term. I'm fixing to say it's like a furlough, where they felt comfortable letting him go out and just be a person. And I mean, he was getting money from his artwork because apparently he was really good at art. And I mean, he would get all this money and he would sell it, and he bought a car, and it's like he pretty much got to go and just like be a part of civilization. And a lot of political people did not like that. There was 2 in particular they talked about that thought this was insane, that you are letting somebody that is mentally unstable just walk around, not medicated or nothing like that, which that is a scary thing if you think about it, because I mean, he did some bad stuff. And I mean, there's a lot in just 4 episodes that goes on. And he ends up like escaping one of the facilities, and he's just like gone. And I want to say he ends up in like, don't quote me, but I want to say like Washington or California, and he like kills a guy because he needs money, and he's like taking his war checks, and like he's convinced this dude to like have a joint account with him, so he's getting his money, and the guy is like dead because Billy killed him. And it's just a lot of weird stuff, and like you get to hear like tapes and stuff like of him talking and to like other people and doctors, and he was scared. I think one doctor was actually even doing like the electroshock therapy, which scared the daylights out of Billy, which that would scare me too. So if you like true crime, kind of like out there type of documentaries, I do suggest watching this one. It is called Monsters Inside the 24 Faces of Billy Milligan. Sorry, that is so much. I think I know a few people that would really find this one interesting. Like I said, a lot goes into it, and I cannot remember it all. But it does say in the end of the documentary that Billy Milligan actually died of cancer in December of 2014, I believe. And I was like, whoa. So, yeah, go check this one out. Like I said, it's on Netflix. If you check it out, please comment and let me know what you thought of it. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And hopefully tomorrow I will be back with another video. It's a little bit of a surprise one, so we'll see you tomorrow. So thanks.